Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel, Navigating Betty. I am Betty and it is 96 in out of 100 days of doing it wrong, a countdown to the new year. It is about 9:30 at night. I'm filling my shower. I don't have a shower, so I shower in a bucket. As you can see, right here, it's about shower time or bucket time. So I'm doing that, but I just wanted to pop in here. I have to turn off my heater because it doesn't, if I leave it on, my faucet just runs like that. And when I turn it off, my faucet turns off. And that's hot water, so I can run the cold water now. And then it's just about perfect. Today I spent the day waffling. That's a word, waffling. I am just about at the 2-year mark of living in my house, the 1-bedroom, 1-bath house that it used to be before I took out the shower. And I am thinking about selling. Now, what are the ramifications of that? Initially, I had the idea that I would fix it up and rent it out, build on the next lot, and then rent those out, and then have that income as well as creating a business online and having that, so multiple streams of income. Ooh, I don't look good at all. Anyway, I mean, you know, what can you do? This is how I look, right? So, I'm just gonna sit here with my cat, Salome. So here are the different options that I have. I have to paint the house, and I have to get a shower or a bathtub, something for people. Oh, this is Cat Stevens. Hello, baby. He and Salome do not get along. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I can fix the house up, at least paint it, shower, flooring. As you can see, this is the subfloor, and it always looks dirty. No matter what I do, it just always looks dirty. I could sand it and then it would be a lighter color, but it's the subfloor. Nothing's underneath but dirt, and that's not going to fly for anybody. I wouldn't buy a house with just a subfloor. There used to be carpet, and underneath it, what looked like paneling, actually. And then underneath that was the subfloor. So I would need to get flooring. So we're talking about painting, flooring, shower, and at least cabinets. Yeah, cabinets. That cabinets would be good. I would love a double sink because I don't have a dishwasher. So somewhere to put dishes after I wash them before I rinse them, because right now I'm washing and rinsing each dish, and it just takes extra time. So my choices: I could fix up the house, paint, shower, floor, cabinets, then sell it, maybe make, this is very optimistic, $250,000. I purchased the house and the lot next door for $120,000. Not even 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. So $250,000 is very optimistic. But let's say, here's what I'm looking at. I have no savings, no investment, no pension. I'm currently working at a place that has the same retirement that UT at Austin, where I used to work for 12 years, had, and I can purchase those years back. The base price for purchasing 12 years back that it initially paid out $33,000 would be $57,000, and if I make payments for 5 years, it'll be $71,000 and cost about $1,200 a month. I would start making payments next summer. I'm 56 now, so I would be 57. 5 years of payments would put me at 62, the age that I need to be in order to be eligible to retire. And if I had worked until then I will have six years of working at my place plus 12 that I'd be purchasing back. That would put me at 18. I'd be 62. That puts me at the rule of 80, which I would have to be at in order to retire from my place. 62 years of age, and at least 62, and rule of 80, so I'd be there. I could also have an option to purchase 4 years of military service, but I wouldn't be able to afford that until after the 5 years, after I finish purchasing the 12 years. All right, so that's happening there. I could do that. I could very well do that. But I wouldn't have any money to do anything else, which means I wouldn't be able to build on the lot next door. And if I wanted to build like a duplex, 2,000 square foot duplex, it averages about $130, $150 square foot. You do the math, because I personally don't want to. It would be about $300,000, and gosh, that would be at least $2,500 a month to pay off the loan. Then you have to factor in property taxes. I'm just thinking about this. What do you think, baby? He doesn't have any opinion. I mean, all he cares about is eating and carousing the night away. So he's of no help. You're of no help. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. So that's one option. I could pay off my retirement, I could purchase my retirement back, spend 5 years doing that, maybe even more if I opt to do the military, but I would be at 62 able to retire and potentially make about $2,000 a month. Now ask yourself, how much does $2,000 a month get you, really? But, and then, on top of that, I could build, but then it would be an extra cost, a monthly payment for that loan, even if I were to afford one. So here's what I was thinking, that I would sell. I would paint. Once I hit January of next year, I will have paid off all my debt. And then I have to keep this job till I'm 62, because that's the only way it works. And that really, it makes me so sad, because I really do not want to live in Texas anymore. And that makes me sad, because I want to stay close to my sister. And I don't know how that works. Even though my sister, as much as I love her, wants to do things that I don't want to do. I mean, she's a dancer, and I'm not really a dancer. She likes the Hano music, and I don't really like the Hano music. She likes, sport. I'm not really sure, actually, if she likes sports. But she's more, I'll say it, she's more Mexican than I am. And I'm just not that Mexican, and I don't dance, and I'm a bit of a loner. I want to spend time with her. I enjoy her company, and I have friends that I enjoy as well. I just okay, let me stop babbling. So my second option is to fix up the house, do the painting, the flooring, the cabinet, the shower, which at least will run me at the very, very least $10,000 if I do it myself, and I can do it myself. I bought the house for $120,000, and I spent about $50,000, if not more, fixing it up. So that runs, that's right around $170,000. So I would have to make at least $200,000 on the property to make it worth it. Once I paid for my 12 years military time, and if I stayed working for 6 years, actually if I paid for my 12 years, my military time, and paid off my car, that would be $100,000, if not more. But I'm being optimistic and rounding it off at $100,000. So if I made $200,000, that would leave me $100,000. And if I purchased 12 years and 4 years, that would put me at 16, 17 years, plus how old am I? How old will I be at that time? 57. So 74. I would still need to work at least 3 years to be able. I would still need to get to 62, but in the meantime, maybe I could purchase something for $100,000, or at least have the majority of the amount, and then have a monthly payment of whatever, maybe purchase a house for $150,000, have the amount for $50,000. I don't know. Waffling, doing it wrong. I should just stay focused on my main goal, which is learning and just chugging along, but I just can't do that. And I know why, because 2 doors down there's neighbors that have dogs that whine and cry. They're tied up outside, and it just is a horror show, and it makes me want to cry. So I don't want to. I hate living here. I love my house. I love what I've done to it, and I love the idea of what it can be in another year, another 2 years, what I can do with it. But I hate living here. I hate, because I stay here all day long. I work from home right there, and I hear them all day long, and I hear them all night long, and I hate living here. I hate knowing that there are people who just don't care about their dogs. They're either getting out of and I understand they're not horrible people, but their dogs are either running loose in the street and getting out of the fence, and that just drives me nuts. I don't understand how. Anyway, or they're being tied up in the backyard crying and yelping loudly, and it's I realize how privileged I am to have this amount of options. Do I keep the house, fix it up, and I can rent the house out, the 1-bedroom house out, and have it, maybe $1,000, but then where do I live? The amount of money that I would be paying to rent somewhere else would cancel out the amount of money that I would be making on this house. So that's bonkers. So the only 2 options that I have are to fix it up and build on the next lot, or fix it up and then sell it. And if I fix it up and want to build on the next lot, then I really have to wait until I'm in my 60s to afford the loan as it is now, with all the stuff that I need to pay, because I cashed out my retirement a long time ago. If I hadn't done that, I still would be looking at 6 years, maybe not, no. No, I still would be looking at 12 years and 56, that's 68. I would still need to make it to, I would still need to make it till 62, but I would have the money, I would have approximately $2,000 every paycheck to do what I want. So there you are. I'm sorry about my hair. I had it up for all day long, and then I take it down and start making a video because I'm doing it wrong. Also, with my idea of starting a business doing graphics, and my computer decides to lock me out, and I haven't done anything about that as of yet because I am wanting to maybe trade in this phone because I don't like it. I didn't like it from the start. I want to like it. It takes amazing photos, and I want to like it. I just don't. The voice to text is crap. I've tried doing my fingerprint thing 3-4 different times. It never takes it. It doesn't recognize my face. I mean, it makes me so mad. It makes me so frustrated. Again, very privileged way of thinking, and I realize that doesn't make it any less frustrating. Also, with if I were to sell the house and move, this kitty here is very used to being out, so that would be an adjustment. God, he's so cute. He's just so cute. I love him. He's a brat, but I love him to death. So that is one of them. That I spent the entire day doing that. I didn't do anything else. Just obsessing with the fact that I should be very happy with where I'm at, and I am. I like my place, and I don't like my place. The two can exist at the same time. I don't have any feelings toward Waco either, although I do enjoy morning walks. I have a choice of like 3-4 different places where I can park and go walking and feel relatively safe near the river. And it's a very zen experience, just listening to music and walking. Not even very fast, though I should, step that up, but I don't because it's just a nice experience. But I don't have any relationship to the town itself because I work from home and I never go out. And I never go out because of that one right there, my little girl, my elderly dog. I don't like to leave her at home. She's just elderly and very timid, so I don't like to leave her at home alone. And I haven't really had the money because I'm paying off all my debt to go anywhere, except, I do go to Austin to see my family and friends, and then there goes my entertainment money. So yeah, privileged, third world problems, and I understand that. So I did this entire day wrong. Oh, right, so my computer locked me out, and I'm thinking about trading in my phone, so I may go back to Apple, and then I'm going to still have to get another computer next year at some point. And I don't know where I'm going to get that money if I intend to start paying for purchasing my retirement back. So it makes me feel very strangled, very chokehold kind of feeling. And at the same time, I realize how privileged I am to even have these choices. I know that there are people facing real problems. So I try to keep that in perspective. Anyway, doing it all kinds of wrong today, and I hope that you're doing it right. I just keep feeling, I just keep asking myself this one question. When you're 80, what kind of existence are you going to have? What kind of clothes are you going to be wearing? Is there anybody going to be in your life? What are you going to do day to day? What's your routine? What does it look like? And right now, I don't have a clue. I have no idea. I have no clue. And I realize it's because I don't feel like I'm home. I don't feel like this is home. I feel like this is a way station. Like I'm just waiting for my next train. And I don't really live here. So that is another reason why I'm thinking about selling. Not immediately. I have to paint bathroom, cabinets, flooring. And if I can do that all by myself, I think I can get it under 10,000. Maybe sell it not next year. I'm thinking about starting the installment payments on my retirement next July or August. I have until the end of August next year to start the payments, and that's when I think I'll start them, next August. And by that time, I hope to have made more improvements, and then go for a year like that, and then sell it. Make more improvements in landscaping, and then sell it. But I think I've made up my mind on that. Excuse me. I think I've made up my mind on that because I don't see myself taking out a $200,000 to $300,000 loan to build on my lot while I'm in my 60s. But you know, tomorrow I may change my mind. Anyway, if you've been hanging out, thanks a lot. Yeah, this is Betty, Navigating Betty, and I hope you're doing well. Take care.